Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. So it seems to be Tamar Braxton ex Jeremy Robinson just posted an embarrassing video of her crying and imploring him to take her back after all that show that went down. I'm not going to lie. It looks still up in the air to embarrass her to the end in light of the fact that, listen, there is no requirement for him to do Tamar grimy like that. We as a whole believe that Tamar was finished with him after she uncovered him for going behind her back with various ladies as well as spending her cash on his side chicks. She even had her greatest operation. Tommie over here is showing backing and calling GR out for being a client just for Tamar to head back and large for Jar to take her back. If that is not terrible enough, you simply hold on until you hear the remainder of what GR needs to say about Tamar, in light of the fact that it is going to leave your psyche blown. Okay, as of now, I figure we can all concur that Jar is a weapon molded against Tamar on the grounds that this man has put her through such a great amount since they met. And it doesn't look like anything will change at any point in the near future. They gotten ready for marriage and wedded and separated. Yet it doesn't seem to be this disdain train honor will end at any point in the near future, now making an effort not to casualty fault here. Yet at the warnings that were waving up high so that Tamar might She was either oblivious in regards to reality or she had HAD that he planned to change yet one way or another. She stuck next to him through various challenges, and here we are currently last week. Tamar completely crashed out when she figured out that Jar had been undermining her well. It wasn't. In fact, Conning let Jar tell it since it just so happens. They were as of now not together. No doubt all they had covertly gotten hitched and gotten separated, and they didn't even let us in on, each time. Something untidy occurs in the relationship they speedy to carry it to online entertainment and get us associated with their business. Yet when they received wedded, they decided to leave us in return. It simply sounds senseless to me, yet for reasons unknown, Tamar made them accept that they were still attached and that he had undermined her when she composed, played in front of me for a 25-year-old, shaking my head, took my gems, took me to Turks, and from the beginning had an entire I disdain you jerk. Emmy Robinson, she likewise uncovered that she had furtively gotten hitched to him after she figured out that he undermined her once with Tommie Lee. And they JR even ate the goods like Greer and I. Wedded many you ate someone entire good sandwich doing whatever it takes not to make this no joking matter, I swear not about $1,000, not, make or break the point. The point is that you believed me should pause for a moment and let you not just utilize my card. Let's simply say a misunderstanding, okay, fine, yet presently different cause you involving my card for your extracurricular exercises and let me keep it ganger. I wouldn't even excursion on that you understand what talking about is not that serious. Me and your relationship status has altered the manner in which I see you have transformed. You understand what talking about is saying very much like you outside child. And I outside too. Like let no top imagining like you are the remainder of the Mohicans. You are not. You understand what talking about isn't similar to gracious. I am dependent. That certainly ought to have remained in the draft. Tamar, in light of the fact that it was humiliating anyway, got considerably worse when Junior emerged to call her Dulu, and he uncovered that they had been separated for quite some time, and there was not a great explanation for Tamar to crash out, as she did be exceptionally clear. Been single throughout the previous half year, we have been attempting to distinguish what that resembles. Shutting one part and sorting out what like to be companions again has been unmistakable about my limits. Been quite certain about where we stand as companions. Go date anyone you need going to date when prepared. I'm relationally repressed to you and actually inaccessible to you now that birthdays come up. Plans are set up, obviously, and I need somebody that I view as family to be engaged with that since, in such a case that anyone realizes her, she is enthusiastic about birthday celebrations. I don't leave individuals on exceptionally direct tune-in if whatever you're doing or that you believe should do accompanies a plan. I don't need to be engaged with it at all. I don't need you to be involved in my birthday plans. I don't maintain that you should come to Turks and Chaos. This isn't a compromise time. Anything that you choose is you doing it in light of the fact that we were companions and in light of the fact that, as yet, being associated with my son's life, I actually would cherish you to have a relationship with my kids. But not to the degree that you make up these accounts that aren't genuine. I went to New Orleans. I booked my room at Four Seasons on Booking.com and didn't understand that the card I was utilizing, which additionally finishes in similar 3 last numbers, was attached to something that we booked a while prior. No mischief, no foul. We were talking $900. Stop it while I'm in New Orleans for memorial service for my great 25-year-old companion who died. I invested energy with his family. I expanded my visit since I really wanted chance to reset, so I get a call yesterday. Hello, did you stay at Four Seasons? Better believe it. I did. As a matter of fact, I gave them my card. And everything's great. Wow, what's up? In any case, I got a call about some chick who utilized my card at Four Seasons. I said that's unrealistic. This is entertaining her. What are you talking about? Well, I figured we might companions. We at any point can discuss it. However, this is bizarre. I didn't stay with anyone. At Four Seasons, I'm not seeing anyone. Wasn't out on the town. Absolutely no part of that. Assuming I was you, my companion. What do I need to conceal about that? Simply say cooler heads didn't win and before you know it on her story and being blamed for things which are simply lately false. I have never driven Tamar Braxton on. I never will. Nor will I yet. Far more atrocious, one of his 4-child moms emerged to uncover him for attempting to utilize Tamar to fulfill his odd interest he has for people of color. She said he has an obsession over individuals of color. Such a lot of that he frequently alludes to himself as fair-looking while chocolate and label himself the minority inside the minority. He would go to the club practically daily imploring on lovely people of color and bringing them back home. She additionally uncovered that he was shockingly impolite, egotistical, racially uncaring, womanizing, furthermore corrupting, adding that he professes to be a partner of individuals and a deft ender of people of color. However, his activities let us know in any case. She likewise attempted to uncover him for being a colonizing hunter that satisfies his fixation of biracial infants to additional feed his inner self and want of needing to be acknowledged among the African American population. All it was untidy to the point that Tommie even upheld Tamar, saying that Jar was a client and that the main individual that he truly cherished was himself. We thought Tamar was at long last over him, and was as continuing on with her personal business, being a Braton and being engaged with these low-budget circumstances is simply underneath her. However, it was as humiliating as new cases that Tamar was attempting to get him back. As per an insider, Jer has been professing to have a video of Tamar crying and requesting that he take her back. The insider asserted that in the video, Tamar purportedly conceded that the explanation that she called him out via web-based entertainment was that she was attempting to get his consideration and persuade him to take her back. It turns out that Tamar had been attempting to get Junior's consideration, but he just wasn't intrigued, so she purportedly needed to stage this show to compel his hand. Now, purportedly, Junior has been showing the video around, gloating about how he can get her back whenever he needs it in light of the fact. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.